Hi guys, today I will be talking about Greek gods. Okay, so this is the boys over here. These are all the Greek gods that are boys, men. So here they have the Greek name, and here they have the Roman name. Well, yeah, you can see that. Okay, let's start by talking with Zeus. Zeus was a pretty muscular guy. Well, he's a god, so he can appear whatever you like. So just imagine your perfect guy, and that's him. He was really handsome. He can choose to appear in a frog too, any animal, or person, or anything. So he was the god of the sky and thunder, and he was the king of all gods. So yeah, people worshipped him, and his temples were the biggest and stuff like that. His Roman name is Jupiter. And with Poseidon, he's Zeus's brother. He was the god of the seas and all water things, like rivers, lakes, and all that. So he was also the god of storms and stuff like that. Sea stuff. Yeah, a lot of sea stuff. So he would be happy if you sacrificed him with a lot of sea stuff. Well, he would be happy if you sacrificed him with something else too, but he likes sea stuff. Well, yeah. And Hades is the god of death and the underworld. If you're wondering what the underworld is and you don't know, well, it's basically what the Greeks thought, like after you died, you would go to the underworld and live a ghostly life. So you're not exactly living, but your soul is in the underworld, and your soul is still living in the underworld. So that's basically what the underworld was. It was like a little underground world that you live in after you die. Well, your soul, not you. Okay, well, he is like Zeus and Poseidon's brother too. But never mind. Zeus and Poseidon was mostly the main ones. So Ares was the god of war. He is not their brother. He's just a single child. And, okay, this is weird, but he really liked people dying in war. So he really liked when a war started. Well, yeah, you can imagine his bedroom. In his bedroom, people have said that there's I don't know, thousands of spears and swords and all those war stuff. And he had thousands and thousands of war horses, so he could ride to war and stuff like that. And when he was bored, he would actually start a war for no reason. Okay, so let's go to Apollo. Apollo was the god of music and poetry. He was calm, not like Ares, the complete opposite of Ares. He liked peace, not war. Well, yeah. So his first instrument was a harp, I think. A lot of people say it's a harp. Well, I think it's a harp because a lot of people say it's a harp, and I can't think of the other instrument, but most people say it's a harp, so I don't know, but I think that's it. Well, Hephaestus, well, he is the forger. He works with metal and stuff like that. And guess what? He has a collection of millions and millions and millions. Okay, that can go on forever. I can say infinity hammers. And so when he was born by his mother was Hera, Zeus's wife. And when he was born, he was so crippled and ugly that Hera threw him out of the window. He was just newborn. But somehow, when he hit the ground, well, because he was immortal, of course. He's a god. He's immortal. So the people there, needed a new forger to make metal stuff. And when they found him on the ground like that, they took him to heal and rest and stuff like that. And then they made him the forger, a town forger. And he also learned how to make a lot of metal stuff by the 100-handed ones. They were really ugly too because they had 100 hands. So yeah, they So he learned the forgery from the 100 hand ones. And that's how he became a really good forger. And right now, if you just ask him to make anything out of metal, he can make anything. He can even make like an iPhone with metal and still make it work and stuff like that. He's like really talented. And Dionysus, he was the god of wine and grapes. Well, yeah. So when he first invented wine, he was actually stepping on grapes and getting the juice from the grapes. So yeah, like he made wine from grapes. And then when he figured out he made a drink, he called it wine, and then he like started up some kind of group and marched around the whole Greece and like told everyone about wine and how good it is and how yummy it is. So yeah, and Hermes, he was not really like God. He is a god, but like he wasn't like a lot of the main ones because he's just like the messenger god. He works for Zeus. Well, yeah, he's not kind of the main one.